just stopped off at the Commando Memorial. There it is up there. Yeah, it's quite a moving place really. I've rode past it a couple of times but I never actually stopped. A lot of people, a lot of cars, a lot of tourists. Yeah, at least it stopped raining. I haven't been filming today because it's been peeing it down with rain and probably not a good idea with the GoPro, to be honest. So yeah, it looks like it's clearing up, so I'm going to put the GoPro back on and head towards Loch Ness. That's a quick look at the Commando Memorial. I tell you what, there was a slight breeze when I got here, and now the breeze is gone. And as soon as the breeze stops, literally as soon as the breeze stops, the frigging midges come out. It's just like, no breeze, 3, 2, 1, midge fest. Whilst we're on the subject of midges, it's been like that pretty much the whole trip. Down south, Dumfries area, the first night I stopped, there was no midges at all. And it wasn't windy. Apparently they don't fly in anything over about 4 mile/h winds. Yesterday when I stopped and camped at Glen Coe, no midges whatsoever. I bought some smidge. Apparently that's one of the better creams. I might have already said this, apologies if I have. That's supposed to be one of the better midge repellents. So I got there and I thought, oh, there's no midges, that's good. But there was a bit of a breeze. And then when I was cooking some food, the breeze stopped and it was like dead still. And again, 3, 2, 1, Dutch midges and like everywhere. And it's not just like a build up to it. It's literally all or nothing. So I got my smidge out and lathered myself in that. It doesn't get rid of them, but they don't seem to want to sit on you. They'll sort of land on you and take off again without sort of that stingy, bitey feeling. So that's the midge update as well. You kind of expect it in July in the Highlands. So yeah, and the traffic's been pretty horrendous as well. This is the first bit of filming I've done on day 3, is it? And it's coming up for 5:10 in the evening. It stopped raining. It's now currently 17 degrees. So I have put another layer on underneath, and I've got my waterproof bottoms on because it was raining. So yeah, the first bit of filming I've done all day because it's been peeing it down with rain, and I'm conscious that I'm probably going to mess up my microphone if I get it too wet. So you haven't really missed a lot really, unless you like rain. I had a little mosey on through Glen Coe. Not very enjoyable because it was absolutely peeing it down and the traffic's quite heavy. The traffic overall is a lot heavier than I remember it. A few years ago it wasn't this bad. And wherever you stop, like back there at the memorial, I'd say a good 50% of the tourists there are non-English tourists. A lot from the Netherlands. There's a few Germans I sort of noticed earlier. There was a few Asian people sat next to me in their car. What else are there? Oh, a couple of Japanese ones as well. So it seems like it's attracted a worldwide audience, this place, and good reasons as well. The place is absolutely stunning. So what I'm doing now is, originally I was thinking this morning when I was at Glen Coe while camping, is that today I was going to ride to the Isle of Skye. It looks a good, like, whatever, 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. So you're looking at 4 hours plus with the amount of stops I keep doing. So I was thinking, oh, that'll fill my day up. Have a slow ride to Skye, and then I can sort out where I'm going to camp when I get there. And then it didn't stop raining until about midday, and then it was like, it sort of a bit of a break in the weather, so I thought, oh, you know what, I can't sit here longer than midday. I'm just sitting in my tent thinking, shall I start packing up? The rain sounds like it's easing off, and then I thought, I'll have one more coffee and then I'll make a bolt for it, and then have one more coffee, and then the next thing it's hacking it down with rain. So I thought, oh, I might as well have another lay down on my sleeping bag then, shall I? So that's kind of been my morning at Glen Coe, and it was worse because there was no internet either. It's quite sad how we're all addicted to our phones, really. Me probably more than anybody else. As soon as I got to the camp area last night, I got my tent set up. I was like eager to get the tent set up and everything. Got everything set up, got everything sort of organised. Sat on my chair, grabbed my phone as the kettle boiling, and I thought, well, I'll just have a little scroll through social media as you do. And to my horror, there was literally no signal. It kept coming on one bar of E. A bit of an E came up, not even a 4G, it was E, which E doesn't really do anything. And then it went to SOS, no signal, and then one bar of E again. So I could, WhatsApp wouldn't even connect. I could send a text because I was supposed to check in at home to say I'm not down a ditch somewhere. So yeah, that would have caused worries, I suppose. So I managed to send a text. I didn't get the text reply until about, well, when I left the camping area, which would have been about after 1 o'clock, you know, dinner time today. As soon as I got back onto the main road at Glen Coe, it was like ping, 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 ping. All right, ping, ping, ping. I'm not that popular, but you get what I mean. It's just like, oh, here we are. So yeah, that was a little bit annoying, to be honest. But it sort of clears your head a little bit, where you think, okay, I've got no signal, I can't sit on my phone, I'm just going to have to sit here, look at the views, and immerse myself in my thoughts. And now it started raining again. Nice little pond there with a nice lock behind it. Loch Lochy, that is. That's Loch Lochy over there on my left. So yes, I'm heading to Loch Ness. Apparently there's 1 hour to go. I should arrive at roughly 6:15. It's only 30 miles, but it's saying an hour, which sort of suggests the roads are going to be slow, which is fine. I don't want to be rushing around. And then I'll actually put into Waze a camp, whatever campsite it is, but I'm sure I'll show you when I get there. So yeah, I'm just going to sit back and sharpen one of your knives. It works well. Stuart sharpened one of my knives and it works well. Good lad. Can you do the other 10 as well? I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the ride, unless it rains. I need some new waterproof bottoms. I bought this rucker jacket, which was a lot more than I wanted to spend, to be honest. This is one of the cheaper rucker jackets, which was 700 freaking quid. I can't believe I still like ponder over it now, thinking, oh, you spent £700 on a jacket. But through them horrible rain, there's literally no water coming in at all, which you'd kind of expect for that sort of money, wouldn't you? So yeah, the rucker waterproof jacket is living up to what it's supposed to do for 700 freaking quid. Unlike these cheap bottoms I've got on, which kept me dry for approximately 10 minutes from starting. My legs feel alright, it's just the crotch area. You know how you feel that little droplet of cold water seeping its way in, finding its way through the fibres. And as soon as that first little bit of coldness goes down there, and you're like, oh no. And once the first literal drop gets in, it just sort of opens the floodgate for the rest of the frigging water to get in. So yeah, I've got a patch about like that around my crutch area that's soaking wet. The joys. Anyway, we'll live to tell the tale. Look at that. Looks nice. What would you do if you lived there? It's just like one house. Oh, I can't stop yawning. There's just like one house in the middle of nowhere. There's a few caravans parked in there. That's not a bad little pitch there, look. I wonder if you're allowed to stay overnight there. Right guys, obviously. Please don't come the other way. I love these little roads on this bike. Oh look, lots of lovely little nooks and crannies and hidden gems. For some reason or other, I was saying that the sat-navs took me this way to Loch Ness. We're looking at the sat-nav, the Loch Ness is pretty much straight ahead. Lovely. Turn right. Wow, look at that. Is that Loch Ness down there? Ugh. I think that's Loch Ness down there, you know. Can I see the monster? Probably not. Lovely little loch. A very pretty little island. Look at those trees, the way they're formed over the years. That just looks like a work of art, that tiny little island there. Oops. It's quite hard to ride around these twisters and look at the scenery at the same time. Probably not the best plan, but you just can't help your eye drawn to it. Have a little sneaky look. Quick picture stop. Right, we're at Loch Ness Shores Camp and Caravanning Club site, according to sat-nav. I have no idea, so I'm going to go in here. I'm sure it'll be lovely because it's Loch Ness. What's not to like at Loch Ness? There's a lot of camper vans to my left. Anyway, let's go and see if I can book in, because obviously I haven't booked. New arrivals. I don't know what it said there. I think it said something like 2 o'clock. Visitor parking. Welcome to Loch Ness. Loch Ness thingy. Caravanning. How the hell do I get in here? All visitors, new arrivals report to reception. Right, I'll park here and see what the crack is. Well, this is the campsite, Loch Ness, whatever it is. I said on the way in, didn't I? It is right next to Loch Ness, because that's Loch Ness straight in front. But in my head, I was going to like walk down to the shore and, you know, sit near the water, look for the Loch Ness monster. But now I'm here, I'm puffing and panting. You can't do that because it's literally this fence all the way around, and the loch's kind of right down there. See, how do you get down there? There's some boats and a little shed down there, look. Man, it looks a lovely sight and all that. You've obviously got a lot of these camping pod things, which are very nice. The biggest shocker, it's got to be the price. This is the most expensive. I know I shouldn't whinge about the price. I'm on holiday, blah, blah, blah. But it was $29.90 for one night for me and the bike. $29.90. Bear in mind I paid £11 last year in Dunnes on the north coast. £15 on the Isle of Man. I paid £20 in Dumfries, so $29.90. It's by far the most expensive campsite I've ever been in. I did say to him, showers, are they extra? And he said, no, $29.90, you get showers. So I said, I'm spending at least 3 hours in the shower. Oh, and you couldn't pay cash either, it's card only, which annoyed me. But at least I can have a shower tonight, because I think I smell. I know my feet definitely smell. Wow, this is beautiful Loch Ness. Look at that behind me. That does look stunning, don't it? It's quiet, really quiet. I found a little path that gets down to the loch, because earlier on the video I said that you can't get down to the loch from where I am. But you can, you just have to look. So I've got myself set up, had something to eat. It's more or less stopped raining. You can probably see a slight bit of rain, yeah you can. Just drizzling a little bit. The loch's pretty much flat calm. You just see the odd small fish topping. I've not seen Loch Ness yet, the monster. Loch Ness monster. Where are you, Nessie? Just imagine if I got my phone in my hand, it's like, even though you know it's not real, you can't help but just watch the water for a minute. For that faint chance that it might just show itself. Anyway, I can just hear a car in the distance. Apart from that, it's really quiet, beautiful. Not a lot of midges as well, considering it's no wind at all. There's a few midges, but they're not really bothering me. Just bask in that loveliness. I might just sit here and soak it up for a minute, I think. Shower block I've ever used on a campsite. Quick look at the toilet block in here, whilst no one's in here. Very clean and tidy. Lovely new building. Loads of toilets, loads of showers. The shower room's massive as well. You've got toilet, sink, loads of pegs for hanging stuff up, wet room style. So yeah, can't rate this highly enough, even though it was expensive. slightly justify the 29.90, 95, 30 quid. Best part of 30 quid to sit on this little bit of grass. I'm actually sitting next to my bike. I kind of like sitting right next to the bike. I like just sitting there on my chair, touching my bike. And I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna chill out for a bit. It's really nice, it's so still. Again, the midge is not a problem. I feel a lot more refreshed now. I just had a shower, it's been a few days. So yeah, the campsite's really quiet. I'm the only bike here. Everybody else is in vans. There's not one tent. I haven't seen one tent, only mine. So I don't know what's going on. I feel the odd one out, but everyone's saying hello. So yeah, all is good. Just gonna chill here for a bit, have a cup of tea.